Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. So rumors from far and wide suggest that Katt Williams truly mixed the pot with his new babble about Diddy's crude way of life. Yet here's the insane part. People are murmuring that he wasn't flying independently on this single word on the road, which recommends that Oprah and Naomi Campbell could have been in the know about these obscene dealings. So what precisely did Katt Williams say? Recently, during his meeting, Katt Williams uncovered that karma is going to thump on Diddy's and other tip-tops. Does it make any difference on the off chance that you, Diddy, or whoever you are, T.G. Jakes, or any of them will uncover all the untruths? Later, T.G. Jakes, or any of them, all the untruths will be uncovered. That is, T.G. Jakes, or any of them, all the untruths will be uncovered. That is all well and good. It appears he was okay. You see, Diddy's properties as of late got struck by country security, and it was such a scene that the government specialists held onto various electronic gadgets as a feature of the court-approved searches of Com's two properties. Following this, Com's lawyer put out an announcement yesterday expressing that there was a ridiculous abuse of military-level power as court orders were executed at Mr. Com's homes. There is not a good reason for the unnecessary demonstration of power and antagonism displayed by specialists or how his kids and representatives were dealt with. Mr. Combs was rarely kept, yet he was addressed and helped out by specialists. Regardless of the media hypothesis, neither Mr. Combe nor any of his relatives have been captured, nor has their capacity to travel been confined in any capacity. Trap matched with a high level of facilitated media presence prompts an untimely race to judgment for Mr. Combs and is just a witch chase in view of meritless allegations made in common claims. There has been no finding of criminal or common obligation with any of these charges. Mr. Combs is honest and will keep on battling each and every day to demonstrate his innocence. One can contend that Diddy is as yet free and clear as a matter of course, yet later. Disclosures from Diddy's previous guardian, Jean Bouquet, are demonstrating that we actually don't have the full image of Diddy's obscene dealings. Jean shed light on the most recent claim against hip-hop magnate Diddy. The claim recorded by maker Lil Bar charges upsetting intimidation strategies coordinated by Diddy, including endeavors to maneuver people toward cozy experiences despite their desire to the contrary. Gan Bargan communicated little surprise at the claims, referring to an example of conduct he professes to have seen over the course of the years as per bargain. Diddy's activities are not new. Panther doesn't change thoughts, and Diddy has been doing this for quite a while, brother. The meeting dove into the subtleties of the claim, giving bits of knowledge into the asserted usual methodology utilized by Diddy. Lil Bar's claim guarantees that Diddy arranged a situation where a female colleague endeavored to take part in cozy exercises with Lil Bar before Diddy and others. Regardless of Lil Bar's refusal, the tension purportedly continued, uncovering an upsetting pattern of compulsion inside Diddy circles as per bargain. Diddy's strategies supposedly include utilizing ladies to maneuver men toward compromising circumstances frequently, including substances and intimidation, and welcoming young ladies on to attempt to persuade this other person to be in a room with another man, and this other man makes everything sound recognizable. Now, this gets us to Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell and Diddy have been thicker than thieves since the 1990s. As a matter of fact, the two supposedly dated some time ago anyway. Neither one of the gatherings wished to comment on said reports, notwithstanding the conceivable sentiment. Naomi and Diddy share an exceptional security that the two have spoken about various times, asserting they are awesome companions for 20 years on. From those bits of gossip, the two are currently supposed to be only companions on the off chance that you end up hiding in a cave somewhere and don't have a clue about her. Naomi Campbell is eminent for her striking magnificence as well as for her distinguished lifetime as a model with her enamoring presence on the runway. Before the camera, she has set up a good foundation for herself as a notorious figure in the style business. Her effortlessness, tastefulness, and unquestionable moxie have made her a number one among creators, photographers, and crowds overall all through her vocation. Campbell has graced the fronts of incalculable magazines, strolled the catwalks for the most renowned design houses, and been featured in various high-profile crusades. Her flexibility and lifespan in business say a lot about her ability and devotion. With her unrivaled excellence and unparalleled experience, Naomi Campbell would without a doubt be the ideal contender for any semblance of Diddy. Campbell was once purportedly present at a party where Diddy purportedly looked to make the most of Sneak K9. Fortunately for Sneak, his significant other came just under the wire and saved him. Shanti strolled in there and called out to him once. Calvin before Naomi Campbell. Yes, sir. Before Diddy, at any rate, separated from finding success, and lovely Naomi has a long history of abusing others. Truth be told, somewhere in the range of 1998 and 2009, she was indicted a few times for placing her hands on individuals. In 2000, she confessed to putting her hands on her previous collaborator and hitting her on the head with a phone. In 2007, Naomi was indicted again for getting physical with her previous maid. Anyway, she showed no lament and broadly went to her local area administration wearing a fashioner outfit with genuine fur and a $300,000 Dolce & Gabbana outfit. Yet, it didn't take some time before this haughty demeanor found her again. In June 2008, she was sent to 200 hours of local area administration for putting her hands on 2 cops at London Heathrow Air Terminal. Yet, this actually wasn't the end of her legitimate difficulties under 2 years after a court in Italy gave Naomi a 6-month suspended jail sentence after she genuinely went after a paparazzo who took photos of her and her then beau. Russian oligarch Vladimir Doronin is presently discussing Naomi's associations with obscure rich men. There's been a ton of theory throughout the long term that she could have assisted a portion of these men with carrying out serious wrongdoings. Let's start with her kinship with previous Liberian despot Charles Taylor in August 2010. Naomi needed to affirm Taylor's atrocities preliminary and give proof of the blue jewels she got from him in South Africa in 1997. She asserted that the jewels were given to her as a present by obscure men that she accepted, at least for now, that were sent by Taylor. Yet the issue was that Naomi changed her story. She previously guaranteed Taylor never gave her jewels, and it wasn't long after she had to affirm after swearing. To tell the truth that she conceded she got valuable stones from the tyrant. Campbell denied the charges to a BC News prior to stomping out of the meeting. You got a jewel from Charles. Get a jewel, and I won't talk about that much, thanks. Yet everything that she said to a BC News was obviously false. She got precious stones from Taylor, whom she recognized after swearing, to tell the truth, depicting an odd late evening scene outside her bed. When I was resting, I had a thump at my entryway, and I opened my entryway, and 2 men were there, and gave me a love seat and said a present for you. Campbell guaranteed that she found just later that they may be blood jewels provided by Taylor, yet this record was gone against in court by individual visitor Mia Farrow, who said Naomi was expecting an enormous jewel from the warlord. It was never clarified why he would make such a present. Campbell's previous specialist, Toon White, who had likewise been available, let the court know that Taylor and Naomi were being teased during the supper and that her client enthusiastically reclined in her seat and trusted her that he would give me a few precious stones. Taylor was imprisoned for a long time for atrocities. A representative for Miss Campbell said she had never endeavored to remove the precious stones being referred to from South Africa, a point laid out by the court. Currently, we should discuss Naomi's fellowship with an alternate sort of criminal. Harvey Weinstein in August 2019, the Day-to-Day Mail distributed a nitty-gritty report on Naomi's kinships with a hair-raising cast of characters from Harvey Weinstein to Jeffrey Epstein and Kevin Spacey. As the Mail brought up, Weinstein was frequently envisioned with Naomi preceding his capture, and he went to her notorious week-long birthday celebration in France. Weinstein's previous driver later uncovered that Weinstein almost lost his life at the party when his gastric band fizzled and a specialist must be called anyway. It's unclear what Weinstein was doing at the party when the episode occurred concerning Jeffrey Epstein and his associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. There's a lot of proof of Naomi blending these two truths. Unlocked reports from Maxwell's preliminary showed that Naomi went on outings on Epstein's personal luxury plane, and afterward, this image turned into a web sensation showing Virginia Roberts, the supposed casualty of Epstein and ruler, Andrew on a yacht party for Naomi's 31st birthday. The photograph additionally shows Ghislaine Maxwell behind the scenes, while Naomi is shown remaining close to her, then sweetheart Italian financial specialist, Flavio Briatore. When she was subsequently asked about her association with Epstein, Naomi asserted that her beau presented them at her birthday celebration, and she conceded seeing Epstein's first column at numerous Victoria's Secret shows anyway. She denied having a ton of familiarity with his violations, and now that a multitude of claims about Diddy surfaced, Naomi's name sprung up. Naomi and Diddy have been close for a really long time, and they were even reputed to have gone back in 2001. Naomi currently likes to allude to Diddy as her sibling, Yet she gets this. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.